Good morning, noon, evening, and night. My name is ColeXD, and today I'd like to bring unto thee a Warframe review on Atlas. First off, we're going to talk about its acquisition. Where do you get this frame? Atlas can be found by way of the Jordas Precept questline. This questline leads you to the planet Eris, where you have to complete a Archwing assassination mission named Jordas Golem Assassinate. There are two problems I have with his acquisition. First off, it's an Archwing mission, and Archwing missions are not commonplace. You do not, I repeat, you do not have to play Archwing missions in order to progress through the story. So from Earth to Mars to Phobos to Ceres to Jupiter to Saturn to Uranus or Uranus, how you want to pronounce it, to Neptune to Pluto to Eris and to Setna to the Void. Like, you don't need your Archwing. That's a lot of planets. That's the majority of the planets that you do not need your Archwing for. So by the time they get to Eris, they're just not prepared to fight this gigantic golem with a bunch of health, a bunch of armor, spending a lot of time, so much hassle, and you have to farm him in order to get his other parts. That leads me to my next point. I do not like the fact that you went through this entire quest line and this frame blueprint is the only thing guaranteed. You have to farm him multiple times over in order to get his neuroptics, his chases, and his systems. And that it became a boss mission that you have to farm, and nobody really likes doing that anyway. And on top of that, they made it an Archwing boss mission, and it just feels like a big middle finger to your face after you went through this awesome quest line, like getting mostly invested in the Jordas Cephalon dude, and you figure all this out, but you still have to grind him. Like, you destroyed him the first time, but you still have to grind him, and that's really terrible. Moving on to his powers, or his build rather. Atlas has the stats of 450 armor, 225 energy, as you can see here, health and shields of 300, and his sprint speed is 0.9. His powers are as follows: landslide, tectonics, petrify, rumblers, and his passive ability allows him to not be knocked down while he is standing on the ground. The only issue I take with his powers, giving him a 2 out of 3 in this section, would be his power tectonics only erects a wall for protection, which can also be crashed and exploded on a target. I would like this ability to do more. I would like to see something like he could erect a mountain range and the width of this wall is extended based off of power range, and maybe it could just play a little more with divergent, convergent, and transform boundaries, because all I really see is a wall that can roll and explode. And I mean, you're Atlas, you hold up the sky and stuff like that, and you literally the character that he is based on partially is he turned into mountain ranges after being turned to stone by Medusa. So I think he'll have a little bit more control over the earth than just a wall or golems, but golems are fine. All the rest of the moves are fine. I just had a little issue with tectonics. Moving on to his overall design. I like this design, but I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 3 because his biceps and the back of his head aren't as defined as the rest of his body. I understand that most of his design is catered to the Titan Atlas and the whole Greek culture and design and stuff like that, but the back of his head, really, it just looks like, with that original coloring, it looks like a very muscular neck. So I would just say, like, work on the musculature of his biceps and work on the shapeliness of his head, or the back of his head at the very least. However, I have like redesigned him 2 different ways. So the first way changes the helmet and give him some warmer colors, and the second, which one I really like, is my little moon guardian, and I love that I got this dark blue. Is this within the same, let me check, Okay, this isn't, I bought these colors by mistake. I didn't really mean to, but I have access to these colors because of that. Would that work with this color? It could work with this blue too as well if you wanted to. But because I'm using a darker and cooler color, I'm able to see more of his head, basically. So that kind of saved it for me. But this review, or in this review, I believe that Atlas earned a 5 out of 10. What about the last point? That point can be awarded by you guys. If you think he deserved that last point, or maybe you think he got a 10 out of 10, or maybe you think he earned a 0 out of 10, or anything in between that, just put it down in your comment section. Give me your thoughts. I am interested. I believe that's all I have to say. So for now, I'm going to leave you with a goodbye salutation. See you next time. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you know when I upload them and that I do. Also, I'm not just gonna talk about this frame, I'm gonna play with this frame as well, because I know that's what you guys want to see, like actual gameplay of this frame, just in case you don't know what he can actually do. So I'm just gonna turn this mic off, play a mission, and let you guys enjoy.
Nearby communications towers are broadcasting crucial enemy intelligence. Capture the towers and decode any incoming messages. Void Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You are near a fissure. You have captured a radio tower.